Hey everyone, this week I wanted to make a foot video blog, and we're going to be talking about the importance of having a healthy foot to stay pain-free, whether you're exercising a lot or just in the everyday world. The first thing that we're going to discuss, because it's going to relate to a lot of the tests that we do, is the foot tripod. So there's 3 points of contact that we'll reference with the foot tripod. One is the heel, and then in the ball of the foot, the first knuckle and the fifth knuckle. Whenever we're standing with the whole foot flat on the floor, we want equal weight distribution between these 3 points. If we don't, it can start to cause imbalances that can lead up the kinetic chain to affect knee health, hip health, and even our spine or back. So a nice simple test to see if you can maintain a healthy tripod is getting your feet together, softening the knees, and go into a single leg stance. Are we a little unstable? Are we shaking? Is our hip hiking too high to control the position? And then also pay attention to your toes. When you lift off, take a look at your toes. Are they able to relax, or are you clenching into the ground? If your toes are crunching or clenching, this is not a great sign, and this could eventually lead to, again, imbalances like plantar fasciitis and other things. So one of our first goals is to get into that single leg stance, have the ability to either relax the toes or even spread them to really root into the ground properly with that tripod contact. The next thing we're going to talk about is if you can spread your toes and get the big toe or the first toe in line with what's called the metatarsal bone, which is the bone just above it. With a lot of people, they can't do this. And you'll see, if this is my left foot, that the toes are flaring to the left, and they lose the ability to spread and get them in pure alignment with the metatarsal bone. This is how bunions can occur and other foot issues. Next, just the opposite, we want to try to spread those toes with that tripod contact and see if we can get our pinky toes or the fifth toe in line with the fifth metatarsal. If that is also kind of clenching inwards, you may be more prone to ankle rolls moving outwards or laterally. So we want to be able to have a nice spreading of the toes to prevent bunions and lateral ankle rolls. Now everybody will have a different arch. Some will have a high arch, some will have a flattened arch, but we still want to be able to move laterally and medially with the arch, especially with athletic movement. So if we reference the inside ankle bone or the malleolus, if you have a flat foot, typically that malleolus or ankle bone is going to be to the inside of the first toe on the foot. And without lifting the foot and cheating with the tripod, we want to maintain that 3-point contact. See if you can get the ankle bone in line or inside of the first knuckle or first metatarsal bone of the foot. And that's a really good sign that you can control the arch. And just the opposite, say you have a very high arch, we still want to be able to pronate the foot or roll it inside when necessary. So can you get the outer ankle bone or outer malleolus inside of the pinky toe? Try to get it almost in line with the third or the fourth toe. And that's a really good sign that you have good mobility in pronation there. So these are just some nice simple tests to see if your foot is healthy or not. We always want to maintain a tripod position when we're doing any exercises with the whole foot flat on the floor. Have the mobility in the first and the fifth toes to prevent bunion formation and ankle sprains, and also some good pronation and supination of the ankle. Thanks.